Oh hey, it's me, Darmageddon, again. Just having some afterthoughts or forethoughts, thoughts that I have. I'm out at the park, you know, and I used to take my daughter to this park when she was a itty bitty thing and put her on the little baby swings and the baby slide and do all the fun things with her. And there's kids here, of course, and there's children playing soccer, which she tried soccer here, and there was a little girl trying to skateboard and a couple other little girls on bikes and, you know, in their little helmets, and it's all super awesome and really takes me back, and just thinking about, you know, all this movement and activity, and it reminds me of something that all of the hospice people keep saying to me. So one of the things that's weird about me and my cancer is apparently I'm like the most ambulatory person in hospice right now. So I'm like the only one who gets up and moves and does stuff. So well, I guess everybody else who's like my level of illness, my level of disease is just like laid out in their beds, and or maybe on a drip, you know, an IV drip for their meds, but they're not, you know, out doing things. Like I'm on a lot of meds. I'm not really sure how I function with them either, just because I'm like, when I look at the numbers, it's like if you were to look at like a drug addict, I definitely take more drugs probably than the average drug addict. But of course the cancer is eating them all up. So thank you, cancer. Just like, I gotta breathe here. Well, I don't know how well I'm doing that. But anyway, so just some thoughts on that though, is I had a cat named Eldridge, and he was really awesome. And in his elder years, as he was, you know, kind of fading out, he just basically did two things, and that was sleep and pace. So he would either be resting somewhere or he'd be like pacing through the house. And so through that, he kind of taught me something that I think is important, which is move it or lose it. So that's why, you know, I take myself out to do stuff, and that's why I do yoga, and that's why I make myself walk and move. And it does feel better, you know. I mean, I'm struggling with, you know, fresh air and movement. It circulates and, you know, makes everything in my body circulate, you know, and refresh a little bit. So I also think that when I stop, or if I stop, I mean, I guess I will stop at some point. When I stop moving, obviously I'm done. And so I think if I do just stay in bed, which is tempting, like a lot of times when I am able to sleep, I do not want to get out of bed. I'm like, oh my God, just let me rest, you know? But I make myself get up because, well, I have things to do, which that's another thing that people tell me. They're like, you don't really have to do those things. I'm like, I do have to do those things. But so I get up and do my things that I think I have to do or believe I have to do. And that's movement too. But so yeah, that's just my thoughts on the move it or lose it, blah, blah, blah. Move it or lose it life protocol. So over and out. Happy healing.